Hey, you got one of
J-Bun's
mine
already on
too.
the track.
All right, let's go. And they are racing out of the garage area on pit road, bouncing, beating, and banging the bumpers, trying to get out there on the track. As Kyle Lett goes spinning through the grass. Looks like Brian Pace is going to get the jump. It looks like Jay Bunn is already on the track, leading Brian Pace going into turn one. Contact. We're looking for the first driver to finish the first lap in practice. He's going to get 3 cards when this happens. Looks like Jay Bunn's going to have the lead out here in front of Brian Pace in that 15 car. Brian Pace about 10 cards off. Brian, I don't think you're going to make it, guy. Hustle, boy.
Yeah,
And
JD,
there it
it's
is.
always exciting to see this one here. It's always a dash for the finish line. Sometimes you'll see these drivers try and take out the leader just so they can get the lap.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
All right.
JD.
As they go wrecking down the front stretch, the back stretch, the corners. All right, next up, I believe, is qualifying run. And when we qualify, third place in qualifying is going to get 5 cars.
We're still waiting.
There, I got the lap.
Trying to get a time lap.
I got
Larry
the lap.
Mulligan.
Larry Mulligan gets the time left up there. All right.
I feel screwed.
A lot of smoke and tire rubber already on the track. All right, Larry Mulligan's going to get the time left.
JD, the first driver in warm-up when we or practice, I should say, when we started it here, gets 3 cards. This is the ETV poker run, and all these drivers are going to be out here racing just to earn cards.
There you go. All right, Larry Mulligan, first driver to turn a practice lap, gets 3 cards. He's in the books. Now we got to go to qualifying, and when we qualify, third place in qualifying gets 5 cards, and then from there we go to happy hour, and then to the race. Qualifying is set. Drivers are strapping in, getting buckled in, pulling them helmets on.
This is always really interesting, JD Webb. These drivers are all going to be fighting for third spot, not the top spot. So when somebody gets the top spot, actually the top spot might get pushed down to the third spot. I mean, this is going to go on and on until we get a winner here after qualifying's over in 5 minutes.
There you go. Hey, you can only do so many laps, and that's it. So how slow do you want to go to get into third place?
And if you go too slow, there's not much of a chance of getting pushed up from the bottom. You're usually going to get pushed up from the top spot down to the bottom, so it makes it very interesting.
You bet. So it's all up to that first driver who hits the track. So I'm sure they're going to wait the clock out as usual. Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? Who's going to go in the middle and try to bump them up or bump them down? Patience, patience, patience. As the motors are fired up, I can hear them running.
It looks like Scotty
User
Rogers
disconnected
the first
from
one
your
out.
channel.
He's coming into the turn here about 8,100 RPM as we're watching on the ETV E-Stats here, JD Webb, about 168, 70 miles an hour. He's right on target for the pole here, but will it be the winning card pole?
You bet. Looking for the third place finisher in the qualifying tonight here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the world's fastest 1.5-mile track.
Vance and Racim's also on the track right now. We also see Mulligan coming on track, Scott Collins, and as you see, we are running some laps right now.
You bet, and looks like we've got our third place qualifier so far. With 2 laps complete, it's going to be that 81 car Scotty Rogers. I believe he's got 1 more lap to go around here. Currently in third, 81.
29.8's going up, boys. 29.8.
Yeah, Racimos might have turned just a little bit too fast for the lap here. We'll see what happens when the rest of these hot dogs get out there and try and shoot for this The best shot is trying to get it around maybe second spot, and somebody might push you down into third. I mean, it's just really tough to call.
You bet. As Scotty Rogers, he gets 4 out of 4. He's sitting in that third spot with a 30.045. Larry Mulliken, he's got half of his laps complete. As Larry Mulliken is sitting at 34.03. Oh, Scott Collins takes the third spot. He's sitting there with 2 laps complete. Got a couple more laps to turn here before the end. Scotty Collins takes the third position here from that 81. Rogers moving all the way down to 5th, guys. Larry Mulliken sitting in 4th. Who's going to bump him up? Who's going to bump him down?
And one thing you also got to remember, I mean, some of these drivers might want to just try and get the pole. I mean, the winner of this race is going to get 5 cards, where the winner of this event we're doing right here isn't going to quite get that many cards. So
you bet. 1 minute and 58 seconds left, just under 2 minutes here, and they are absolutely moving around here. 52, Don Klein with a 29.7 moves into 3rd place, bumps that 20 of Scotty Collins down to 4th. Oh, there's Racimus in there in 3rd, 29.639. Woo, Speed Demon. And of course, Jay Bunn, who lit a fire under that 37 car. Of course, Dan White, he's usually out there in 1st or 2nd place. Dan White sitting in 2nd. We got 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Jesse Racimus in that number 70 car sitting in the money spot. That's 3rd position so far.
Looks like there's only a couple drivers out there yet that could really turn another lap. Jesse's looking really good at this point with 1 minute 6 left of qualifying, guys.
Yeah, and that 15 car, Brian Pace, has not even left the pit box yet. So Dan White looks like he's done. And here comes Kyle Lent. Ooh, with a 29.650, just slipped just in your fingertips, boy, and it slipped away.
That's all right, though. I got a good starting spot for the race, and we'll see what we can do.
JD, it looks like everybody's completed their laps now, and Jesse Racimus, that 70 card, is going to win the gold.
You got it, Jesse Racimus, 3rd place in qualifying with a 29.639. We call him the Speed Demon in the Pro Series. But I'll tell you what, Jesse Racimus getting 3rd position as the timer counts down here, and we'll roll over into happy hour.
Only time I wish I'd been 0.008 of a second slower.
Sometimes speed isn't what it's all about, is it, Dan White?
That's right.
Hey, from the Chrome Horn himself.
Dan White's been in these poker runs just about every one of these ETV's had, and he should have played the game good tonight. I expect him to do pretty good, JD Webb.
This is my first time.
Well, absolutely. We know how he gets up there. Take a look at that Just a Damn Minute piece if you get a chance over there at the ETV Live ePlay store. That Chrome Horn came out a couple of times at Bristol Motor Speedway.
All right, so the next available card winner, JD, I believe the driver in, I'm trying to read my notes here.
In 5th place on lap 7.
So we want to be watching for the 5th place, and you'll probably see Dan White, the veteran. He's either going to go for the win and get the 5 cards for the win, or he's going to back it up, back to this 5th spot on lap 7, and then try to win the race, because then he's going to get 12 cards.
There you go. All right, 9.5 minutes here. We'll roll this thing through happy hour. You guys take the track one more time for a little bit and get some practice laps in, check the setups. I understand it's open setups tonight.
Yeah, this is definitely open setup. We usually do this fixed setup, but this way we let everybody bring what they feel comfortable with, JD, and I think we'll be in for a lot better racing.
There you go. ETV booth to Jesse Racines. There we go.
Yeah, I'm rolling it now, guys.
All right. And we are 12 cars on the grid tonight. 37 car Jay Bunn's going to lead him out of the pocket here. That number 4, Dan White, is going to be next to him. Jesse Racines in that 70 car. Woo, look out for that speed demon. He's starting 3rd tonight. In 4th position is going to be that 16 of Kyle Lent. 52 of Don Klein. We've called him everything except for his right name, Danny, Donnie. 52 of Dan Klein, Don Klein. We called him Other Klein. Sitting in 5th position, rolling off 6th is going to be the 84. Hey, that's that Chris Wilson dude, man. Look out for him tonight. In 7th position, going to be that 20 car is Scotty Collins. All right, Scotty Collins. In 8th position, starting out tonight. Number 5, Jay Vance. Hey, dude, in 9th position at 34, they call him DiPiano, the counselor, Joe DiPino. In 10th position, 27 car, Larry Mulliken. 81 of Scotty Rogers, starting 11th, and still sitting on pit road. Actually, now he's out now. The 15 car, Brian Pace, who missed qualifying altogether. What's up with that, Ryan Pace?
Oh, actually, I didn't miss it. I went in, hit the apron, and spun it out, and parked it.
If I remember right, I was watching the replay, JD Webb, and I think Brian Pace tried to knock out one of his competitors and spun it out. I could have been looking at the wrong car, though.
There you go. 25 laps here at the world's fastest mile-and-a-half track at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jay Bunn going to take him down to the green flag. Dan White up on the outside. We know what he's all about. Jesse Racines here of late. Dude, keep your eye on that Red Bull car. And then Kyle Lent, absent for the last couple of weeks. AWOL. We have no idea where he's been. Somebody drug him out of an alley a couple of days ago. Told him, hey, get back in your car. He's here tonight. Starting 4th as we get the green with Kyle Lent getting a
Sorry,
blast
Dan, I
out
got
in
bumped up.
Pumped up. That's that chrome bumper again. Dan White must be giving lessons. Now here's the deal, boys. Is Dan White up on the high side as Kyle Lent goes by him on the bottom, heading down a backstretch. I tell you what, Dan White is looking for lap 7, and he's looking for that 5th place. I know what he's up to. As he kind of slips back here. He's in 4th place right now. Jay Bunn out in the front in the 37 car. Kyle Lent chasing him down. Bunn gets into the wall going into turn 1, side by side with Kyle Lent, but Bunn's going to hang on to it for the lead. Kyle Lent going to try to get him going down the back stretch. Can't seem to do it. Falls back into line.
JD, we got to watch for this lap 7 here. It's going to be coming up real soon.
You bet. Is our 5th place. Our 5th place driver right now is that Dan White. Smart? You bet he's smart. He knows how to get the job done. Jay Bunn out in front, running second. It's going to be the 16 Kyle Lent. 70 Jesse Racines in a Red Bull car. Look out for him. At 52 of Don Klein running in 4th. 5th place right now, lap 2, is Dan White. Going to try to hang on to that 5th place for those 7 cars. Chris Wilson, in the meantime, that 84 car. Ooh, we know what this dude's all about too, man. He's a former, I believe he's a previous champion last season, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, contact there. Scotty Collins back here in 8th position. He just, and I see smoke coming out of one of them guys. That 34 car of Joe DiPino, the counselor. I don't know whether he's steaming or he's got a tire going down or what there, but hang on to your steering wheel there, DiPino.
And this is a really tight group, about 5 cars here, JD. We might have a photo finish on lap 7 for that 5th spot.
You bet. And I'll tell you what, they got the timer clock set pretty accurate here tonight. Joe DiPino, man, this dude's smoking up the track up here going out of turn 4. So I don't know what's going on with Joe, whether he's got a tire rubbing or whether he's got huffing and puffing coming out the exhaust pipe here, but he's huffing and puffing coming out of 4 going into the front stretch here.
We all know Joe DePino drives them Cadillacs, guys, and he probably got the air conditioner on. It's making that car overheat a little bit here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
I got a funny feeling he forgot to switch over to his race setup. I'll bet he's turning laps under his qualifying set here as DePino was going backwards here just a little bit. Sitting in 6th position, he's going to duke it out with that number 4 Dan White for that 5th position. Joe DePino, the counselor, they call him. Oh, contact with Dan White, door handle to door handle here.
We're on the final lap for the lap 7 winner here. You got 1 lap to go, I believe, here, JD. And something you got to watch out for is the quick brake check at the start-finish line to try and get that 5th. Oh, there's a car.
Oh, big wreck. Big wreck. Dan White goes around. He's out of it for that. And 5th place coming around right now is going to be the 15 of Brian Pace. We're coming out of turn 4 right now. Brian Pace hanging on to that 5th place run. Jay Bunn right in front of him. Here comes the 81 car alongside. Contact with the... Oh, dude. It's going to be the 20 of Scott Collins, a lap 7 for 7 cars. Scott Collins in that number 20 Napa Auto Parts.
Shit, that was close there.
They were almost 4 wide. Jay Bunn actually backed up from his spot here, JD, just so he could make it.
You bet. That's, hey, no caution, no black flag. You brung what you run. So get back to it and get in your car and fire that thing up. Jay Vance, unfortunately, putting a backup on the hauler and going to call it a night. But I'll tell you what, now it's up to the winner. The winner gets 5 cards. That'll be up next. 2nd place is going to get 5 cards. 3rd place is going to get 3 cards. And whoever's left, we'll just pick them randomly, and they'll get 4 cards each.
Looks like Kyle Lentz is just walking away with this one as they continue to wreck behind him. I mean, Don Klein back there about 1.7 seconds. I just don't know if there's enough laps he can make up that time.
There's two more out. The 70 car, Jesse Racine, his old speed demon himself, putting it up on a hauler. Going to call it a night, heading for the barn. 15 of Brian Pace. He's out of it on lap 8. Calling it a night. 10 laps into this thing. Almost to the halfway point. Kyle Lent, he's just out there doing a cakewalk.
And we got to remember, the whole top 3 is going to actually get cards. And I mean, it only takes 3 cards to win the poker hand. But I don't know about you, JD Webb, but I think I'd rather have 7 or 10 cards. It probably might up my chances.
Yeah, there you go. Especially if they're all aces. But I'll tell you what, the ace tonight, that number 4, Dan White, sitting back there in 5th position. Get a move on there, Dan White. You need to get up there a couple of more positions to get in the cards here on race 1, Atlanta Motor Speedway, guy. I'll tell you what, Kyle Lent, that number 16, whatever that car is, he's making it look too easy, dude. Way too easy. Z-Line Designs, Toyota. I don't know, Toyota's better than Chevy's? I have no idea. But I'll tell you what, if you buy a Toyota right now, I bet they'll glow in the dark. What do you think there, John Wessling?
I think you're about right. I mean, if there's still anybody could probably win this race, especially if Kyle Lent happens to get loose or runs into just a little bit of trouble. Anybody in this top 5 or 6 will probably sneak up there.
Yeah, that's a big possibility.
JD, I'm actually boycotting Ford, and I'm right now running a Paul Conway car till I can get some Toyotas painted up.
Toyotas. Running a Paul Conway car, huh?
Absolutely. He seems to be doing pretty good in them, so I figured I'd give it a try and see what he had.
There you go. Yeah, back here in the 9th position with the counselor. They call him Joe DePino. Back here with that Don't Panic, Just Ride Cadillac back here.
Hey, Joe, shut that air off. You're still overheating, son. Turn the air down.
At least he's comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hear you, John. He's got that 12-speaker Bose sound system going.
Air and Bose speakers. I think I'd rather ride there about ninth spot with air conditioning and Bose speakers.
Oh, the bass beat thumping.
I'll tell you what, Professional Bull Riders Association painted all over the side of that car. I ain't never seen a PBR on the side of a Cadillac. Hey, and where are them longhorn steer horns up there on the hood?
Boss Hog.
That's on next year's model.
Yeah, Boss Hog. Well, you better whoop that steer in the ass. You get up there, you're running 28 seconds behind the leader there, dude.
I think half my car's gone.
You could use the horns as a splitter.
Yeah.
Looks like JD, everybody in this top three is pretty much in good shape. I mean, Scotty Rogers, that 81 car, he's still a little over 2 seconds ahead of that fourth spot at 27 Larry Mulliken. So, Scotty, keep the hammer down, son, because your buddy's coming after you.
Down, baby.
You bet. Larry Mulliken, late arrival tonight. Of course, when you turn 50, I guess that's an excuse you can use nowadays. Hell, I used it when I turned 50. When was that, JD? Oh, that was about 30 years ago. Larry Mulliken celebrating his 29th birthday tonight in that number 27 car. Trying to get up there to Scotty Rogers, get in that third place. He gets third place. You get 5 cards tonight for the end of the final race tonight for the poker game. But I'll tell you what, first race out of 4. I believe Toledo Speedway is going to be next, followed by Phoenix, and then Michigan, and that ought to be some surprising results there.
I think Kyle Lynn
5 laps to go.
I think Kyle Lynn ought to just stay in this 12 car Paul Conway's. I mean, Paul Conway can't never race anyway. Him and Ben Bando's always running around town doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but you might as well just stay in that car. It looks like it's fast.
Except for when you hit the wall.
Dan White back here in 6th position. He's trying to work over the bumper of the 20 Scott Collins. Put that chrome bumper up there and get the job done there, Mr. White. Scott Collins is going to gain on him here a little bit coming down the front stretch going into 1, but Dan seems to get into the turn just a little bit tighter, a little bit better. It's a good run coming off of turn 4. Going to catch right back up to that 20 car. Scotty Collins coming down the back stretch. Collins weaving back and forth trying to break what little bit of draft does exist here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. But I'll tell you what, Dan White, he knows how to get the job done here. Dan White sneaking up on that number 20 Scott Collins. Man, it's like calling a damn horse race, you think?
And J.D. Webb, we got to watch Don Klein here in this 52 car. He's gained about 5/10 in the last lap here. So that damage when Kyle Lynch smacked that wall, I don't know if he could take the heat or not when we were bragging him up so much. Just 1.2 seconds back, but he's only got 3 laps to do it.
You bet, and I'll tell you what, he is absolutely closing the distance here. Lap 22, 3 more to go. I'll tell you what, there ain't no yellows, there ain't no cautions, there ain't no black flags. ARCA officials have taken a day off as Klein gets into the wall. Oh, man, there goes that lead he was developing.
Yeah, he had it just a little bit under a second there for a split second, so he plowed that outside wall.
Yeah, he did, but I'll tell you what, 1.2 seconds behind. Hey, we're working on lap 23 here. This is it, 2 more to go. When we come around, it'll be the white flag lap, and whatever happens, happens after that. Remember, ARCA officials, we gave them the day off tonight. We rented the track from them, and I'll tell you what, ain't no rules, ain't nothing but you and the track and the other cars out here. Is Kyle Lynch coming back around the front stretch here, going to make it 1 to go as soon as he gets across the start-finish line. Ooh, getting sideways coming off turn 4 there. 24 laps in the books. This is the final lap, the white flag lap. This is the one that counts. Looks like it's going to be Kyle Lynch, Klein, and Rogers. If Mulliken can get up there, he's got a lap to do it, but he's about 84 cars behind Rogers' car up there. I'll tell you what, Kyle Lynch is going to get the job done. He's going to win it tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway if he keeps his nose clean coming off of turn 4 here. Stay off the wall. There you go. Crossing the finish line, it's going to be Kyle Lent.
Good job,
52
boys.
of Klein. 81
job,
of Rogers.
I better start
job,
shuffling
Scott.
some
Good run,
cards,
Scott.
JD.
That's the way to drive it, 12.
Ooh, Kyle sucks.
I had some damage on the front end.
I was waiting for my front tire to just blow.
Damage. You should have seen the damage I had. Holy
Had
crap.
damage all the way around.
Yeah, that 5th place battle turned into an eruption.
I was total. Yeah, me
All
too.
right, we need 4 random drivers. I don't think we have 4.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, we do.
JD, we
We've
might as
got,
well start with the race winner here, since he did win the race. We'll go ahead and plow
You
his
bet.
5 cards out.
You bet Kyle Lent's going to get 5 cards. And then in second place going to be that 52 D Klein. He's going to get 5 cards. And in third place is going to be the 81 of Rogers. He's going to get 3 cards. Your hands are building up, boys. So who's got all 4 of the aces? Who's going to have that royal flush? Who's going to flush that royal?
All right, here we go, Kyle Lent. We're going to flip the deck, and I've been known to kind of, how do they say that, slide the cards under the table for the biggest tip. Oh, I didn't say that, JD Webb.
He
Oh, no,
likes
of course
eights.
not. I didn't hear
I
nothing.
like that. I like that.
I think Scotty Rogers knows how I deal these cards, don't you, Scotty Rogers? All right, here we go, Kyle Lent. We're going to do you a 5 of clubs, a 4 of hearts, a 4 of diamonds. You got a pair at least.
There we go.
A 4 of spades. Who shuffled this deck? 10 of clubs. I believe that gives you your 4 cards, and that's a pretty good lead out there with 3 of a kind, buddy.
I'll take that any day of the week, man. Thank you.
Let's see. We'll move on to second place. I believe that was Don Klein. He's going to get 5 cards, too. I think, anyway. Yeah, 5 cards. Here you go, Don. 10 of spades. Queen of spades. 8 of clubs. 2 of hearts. And 9 of diamonds. You just got one big mess there, I think.
Yeah, I got robbed.
Where are we
You're putting
going
them
from
in
there? Oh,
second.
we're going to third place, ain't we, JD Webb?
Third place, 5 cards. That's going to be the 70 Racimus.
Well,
Or third
Scotty,
place, no, I'm sorry. Third place is Scotty Rogers. 3 cards.
Scotty, I believe you got to have 3 of all the same cards here to win this, I believe. Is that right, Scotty? Oh, yeah. Here we go. A Jack of clubs, a Queen of clubs, and a 7 of spades. I don't even think that'll give you a tank of fuel in the next race.
Nope.
Let's see. Third place in qualifying. I don't remember. Who was that?
Jesse.
Jesse
Third place
Racimus.
in qualifying is Racimus.
All right, Racimus. Here's your cards. 7 of clubs, 3 of hearts, and King of hearts. Don't think that's going to get you nowhere. Who was the first driver to turn the practice lap?
I was.
Larry
Mulligan.
Mulligan.
Oh, birthday boy.
Birthday boy, 3 cards to him.
Okay, Queen of diamonds, Ace of clubs, and 9 of hearts.
That won't work.
Nope.
1 to go, baby. 1 to go.
I put them in the burn pile. I don't remember what we got left here, JD.
4 random drivers gets 4 cards.
All right, let's start here. Who didn't? Scott Collins
Forgot,
didn't get no cards.
5th place on lap 7.
Oh yeah, you forgot that one. Scott Collins, wasn't it?
Yeah, buddy.
That's correct. You bet. Driver in 5th place on lap 7. He gets 7 cards.
All right, here you go, Scott Collins. 5 cards. 2 of clubs. 6 of diamonds. 6 of clubs. Watch out, Kyle Lent. 9 of spades and a 2 of spades. I don't think. Oh, nope. You got 2 pair.
Yeah, 6s and
I don't
deuces.
think that beats 3 of a kind, though.
Nope.
No, sirree.
Nope.
See, Dan White didn't get any cards, so he'll probably be one at the first random. I believe. Am I right, guys?
Yep.
Dan White, you're going to get 4 cards. First card, the king of clubs. 9 of clubs. 5 of diamonds. And 6 of hearts.
You suck as a dealer.
Never got booed off the stage before, JD Webb.
Yeah, well.
Well, if Jay Bunn's here, I might give him 4 cards since he's next random.
Here.
You bet.
Here you go, Jay Bunn. 7 of hearts. 10 of hearts. Jack of hearts. 10 of diamonds. Pair of 10s. I don't think that's going to do it either.
Nope.
Nope.
You're looking awful good, Kyle Lent. Are you done sweating? You need a rag?
It's almost mathematically impossible to beat him.
The chills down my spine.
Mathematically, but you still can do it, Jay Bunn. Looks like
2 more drivers.
Chris Wilson. Still here, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Here we go, Chris. 3 of clubs. 6 of diamond, or 6 of spades, sorry. Jack of spades, and another jack of diamonds. Just short, Chris, just a little bit.
That's alright.
Alright, the last one went random here, going to Jay DePino, the Cadillac man. Did you shut the air off yet, JD?
Come on, Johnny, baby needs a new pair of shoes. Give me something sweet.
Probably needs gas for that Cadillac. That's all the air he was running for 25 laps at Atlanta.
He might need a new motor after that.
He just charges the fuel to his clients, that's all.
Alright, here we go, JD. 5 of spades. How much money did you slip me under the table, by the way, JD?
It's in the envelope.
Oh. Alright. 5 of spades. 2 of diamonds. Ace of diamonds. King of spades, man. You don't got twiddly.
All that money and you didn't get nothing.
I want my envelope back.
Alright. I think your winner's Kyle Lent, JD.
Looks like it. Kyle Lent. 3 of a kind.
I'll take the win and that.
Kyle Lent, you're going to get the rest of the season here at Arca Sim Nation. Free videos from the ETV store.
All right.
Way to go, man.
Thank you very much.
You bet. And that's it from event number 1, the semi-biannual poker run here at ArcaSimNation.com. Atlanta Motor Speedway, and we're done here. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. ETV Live. It's the only choice, boys. Don't go away. We'll be at Toledo Speedway right after this. You're watching ETV Live, the leader in sim broadcasting, the very best in the business, brings you the highest in broadcast quality at a full 720 by 480 resolution with superior audio and instant replay by the exclusive ETV Rewind machine. Follow the live action with producer John Wessing and commentators Sean Bickle, David Bass, J.D. Webb, Jerry Wolf, and more. And don't miss the pre-race entertainment by the ETV Live Band. Broadcasting weekly from ArcaSimNation.com. Catch the Halls On Post Pro Series on Monday nights and the MTCO Team Series on Thursday nights at 8:50 p.m. Eastern. Have some fun with the broadcast team in the ETV chat room and listen to a live race scanner. And remember, ETV Live, the leader in sim broadcasting. It's